Stay.
Alright, we're good.
Yes. Recording.
Last annoying paper. Last time being late.
Last time the exam. The last soccer game.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in
Last
the road. Time grabs you by
Last
the
year.
wrist, directs you where to go.
Why?
So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right.
1, 2,
I
3.
hope you have
One last episode!
your life.
Good afternoon, NCHS, and welcome to NCTV. I'm Elijah Calise.
And I am Hunter Bullard. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'd also like to extend a warm thank you to the NCTV class of 2016, as our intro for today's episode was heavily inspired by their own senior intro.
Neutronopalooza has been going on all day today, and while there may be lots of talented people rocking out downstairs, we're going to take this episode to showcase the talents of the seniors on our crew. On top of that, we'll have live interviews with the seniors about their plans for life after high school and how they've been impacted by their time on NCTV.
Today, we'd also like to honor the several teachers who are going to be retiring or otherwise leaving the school because it's their senior year due. But, these are Miss Miller, Miss King, Mrs. Wright, Mr. Mothersbaugh, Mr. Thompson, Mr. Meebor, Mrs. West, Mrs. Schwartz, Mrs. McFarland, and Mr. Martin. Thank you for all that you've done for the school, and we wish you the best in your life, whether it brings you travel, future career, or anything else. First up today, we have Senior Joe Shepperson. Let's find out what his talent's going to be. Hi, Joe.
Hello.
So, first question in our live interview here is, what are your plans after high school?
Probably just doing music and art.
Music and art. So, in long-term future, what are some of your career aspirations?
I don't really know.
Hey, that's okay. There's no shame in that. You are an extremely creative soul. Working with you all year this year, I've personally felt it, and I think you're going to go on to do a whole bunch of great things. So, what's been your favorite memory working on NCTV?
I would say probably doing the short films. They're pretty fun and exciting. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's your most embarrassing moment on NCTV been?
I would say probably working on our stories and had all my footage imported but no sound. That was not very fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And what is going to be your talent for us today?
Probably just playing some guitar. Yeah.
All right. Rock on, dude.
All right.
job, Joe. Thank you so much for performing for us today. Alrighty.
Alright. Thanks, Joe. That sounded really neat. All of us here at NCTV wish you all the best in your future.
It's been really great to work with you, and I know that you're going to go on to do just amazing things. Now, to another NCTV senior. We bring to you live in the studio, NCTV Associate Producer, Morgan Vanetti. That cord does not like me. All right, Morgan, thanks for coming out on the show.
Of course.
So, what are your plans after high school?
I'm going to go to Central Wyoming College for film production.
All right, awesome. So, you're really carrying on a lot of what you've been doing here on the NCTV crew, which is amazing because she is absolutely one of the most talented people on this crew. So, what has been one of your favorite moments of being on the crew?
Probably directing my first show. I remember being so nervous that it stepped out, kind of take a breather and just realize I can do this. And I came back in and I directed the show and I made it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was an amazing show too, definitely because of your efforts. What's been one of your most embarrassing moments though?
Well, like for NCTV or?
For NCTV, yeah, not live.
Okay, I don't really know. I can't think of anything at the moment.
All right. Well, hey, then that means that you've had a really good career here at NCTV. All right, so what is going to be your talent?
Pretty good at hacky sack.
You're pretty good at hacky sack. All right, well, let's get hacky sacking.
Yay.
Huh? You want me to start with you?
Sure, yeah. You can hear Mr. Radley laughing at me.
Oops.
When you throw it nice, when you throw it solid. Are you ready, guys? Okay. Okay. All the power! I can hacky sack. Yeah, we're good.
Great job, Morgan. Thanks for coming on. And you're going to see Morgan a little bit later, too, when we announce our future 2018-2019 NCTV crew positions. You aren't going to want to miss that.
I'm willing to bet that your skill as a soccer player comes in handy with this talent. Thank you, Morgan. Good luck in your career. Who knows, maybe you'll be a Film Fest judge one day.
Now, speaking of the Film Fest, we would like to interrupt this broadcast to bring you special news of the coolest event of the school year, the 20th Annual Wyoming High School Short Film Festival.
All tattered. It was just amazing, and I knew right in that moment that that's what I was supposed to do with the rest of my life. So I dropped.
Bring me a dream.
Make him as cute.
husband I've ever seen.
Not making it such a selfish act, but actually share it with my friends and family. My visa expired. I saw it as a cool opportunity to kind of lay low.
Got to know these two boys, great kiddos. Are you guys ready to switch that role? Now that you guys have switched roles, let's
I have a very close relationship with all of the salesmen. Each of them is the master in their own respective field. For example, Mr. Tosami.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, these is that one too.
She was sending a text to me while driving on I-25 and had swerved into the other lane. Some would say it's my fault, saying, why...
Oh, I know him.
Why can't we ask him to help?
We just can't. Okay?
Don't feel alone. This is a...
You can't come to any kind of conclusion.
More, not just that this person has a different political belief, but they're an enemy.
I'm not worried about the satanic trash he's holding or his garbage fashion sense. No, I'm more worried about...
I don't really know, but my brother got a flat screen and I got stuck with this crummy ball.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? He's right there.
There's nobody.
Come on out to the Film Fest. It's going to be wonderful as always. Tickets are $10 each or $5 if you present your student ID. Of course, making short films and broadcasts requires a crew that will be strong, reliable, and cohesive. Morgan and I know the unique struggles that face an NCTV crew, and Mr. Madzi chose us to help him decide what the crew for next year will be.
It's an honor to announce the NCTV crew for the 2020-18 school year. The people in the crew who are not selected for an administrative position will be rotating between the audio, camera, and production assistant positions.
First, we'll be announcing the anchors. The anchors are responsible for delivering the news to you, the viewer. They have to communicate with the whole crew to draft scripts for the episodes and speak to you live during the broadcasts. Our first anchor is someone who you already know. He's missing from the chair right beside me. It's Eli Calise, anchoring for a second year. Congrats, Eli. Our other anchor will be a girl who won Best Actress in the film festival last year. She put this acting to work as a singing nun in Sister Act. It's Jillian Wallace. Congratulations to you both.
Next up is the floor director. The floor director is responsible for cueing the anchors and making sure all the other cameras are following the director's orders. Our floor director for next year is a girl who you may know for her love of memeology. Another crew member filling the same spot 2 years in a row is Jessica Shedden. Congratulations.
And this isn't on the teleprompter, but she just cracked the biggest smile, and that's why we do this job. Next up is PR. This person is responsible for making posters, announcements, and advertising on social media. They will work closely with both producers to ensure quality work. This person is known for working with NCTV to film sports. He was the sole reporter at the walkout this year. It's Tanner Ross. Congratulations.
Okay, next up is the production manager, who makes sure filming and other production aspects run smoothly. They work with both producers to ensure quality on the set, and this position next year is our current gaffer, You may know him from ROTC. It's Canyon Hawkinson. Congratulations.
And there's another smile, loving it. Now to the technical director. This person is in charge of the transitions on the show, playing the stories, and hooking up the broadcast so that all of you can actually see it. You may know that next year's technical director is a guy who wears shorts under his pajama pants. This will be his 3rd and final year as technical director, Gavin Geis. His 4th and final year as technical director, Gavin Geis. Congratulations.
All right, I'll be announcing the next 2 positions, director and associate producer. The 2 people in these positions will be replacing me, so it's only fitting. The director who really makes stuff happen on the show. They control the cameras, the technicals, and much more, so they have to know their stuff. Fittingly, next year's director, who has 2 films in the film festival, he's the stage manager for NCHS Theater. It's Trenton Cochran. Congratulations. Did I say that right, Hunter?
Yes, I'm pretty sure you did. I don't know.
All right, congratulations, Trenton. Next is the associate producer. The associate producer works with the executive producer to assign stories and build a quality episode. The associate producer for next year will also be one of our anchors, Jillian Wallace. Congratulations once again.
And now the moment you've all been waiting for. The head honcho of NCTV, my replacement as executive producer. The executive producer is in charge of the whole show. They work with the whole crew, so it has to be someone who will be willing to build cohesion. At the same time, they have to have a strong will to put out the best quality episodes and redirect crew members who may be being unruly or may just need a little bit of a push. Next year's producer also has several films in the festival. You may know him for his famous recipe for chocolate sauce. It's Gabe DeGrave. Congratulations to everyone who applied for and received a position. The 3 of us carefully deliberated who would be the best fits for each position, and we are confident that you will all have a successful next year. Now, enough of us.
All right. Next, we will have a live interview and performance of senior Cole Cooper.
Cole, my buddy, my pal. All right. So, what are your plans after high school?
Just work, make some money, take some time to have some fun, you know.
Nice. Where are you going to be working?
I don't know yet.
All right. Well, hey, best of luck in your future careers then. In terms of the long-term future, what are your major career aspirations?
Well, I would really like to become a music teacher.
That's really cool. Well, hey, you definitely have a spirit of creativity, just like one of our other previous performers, and so I really admire that in you. Now, that spirit of creativity has shown a lot here in NCTV. You've made a lot of our intros and outros, including the one for this episode, and we really appreciate it. So that brings me to my next question. What has been your favorite part of NCTV?
I would definitely have to say doing a lot of the music for the intros. I'd say in specific, it would be that mockumentary's intro and outro on the kazoo, yeah.
That was really fun, for sure. And what about a most embarrassing moment on NCTV?
I would guess it would be being the anchor, just in general.
Yeah. Well, I do miss you having you at the anchor desk, but Eli is a wonderful anchor, and so that's why we chose him for next year. And so, what is going to be your talent for us today?
I'm going to be singing and playing our senior song by Green Day. I forget what it's called right now, but...
Time of Your Life.
Yeah.
All right. Can't wait to hear it. Let's go.
Another turning point, fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life.
Great job, Cole. It's been great having you on the crew this year. Nice job. It was great to work with you this year.
We wish you the very best of luck with your life. Thanks for all you've done for the crew. Now we go to another senior, Aaron.
All right, Aaron. How does it feel to come out from behind the camera?
Terrible. I hate being out here.
All right, well, you can sit down if you want. Make yourself comfortable. All right, so what are you going to be doing after high school?
I'm going to be taking a year off and go to college for film.
Oh, that's really cool. Well, I'm glad that, this class has made such a big impact on you then. So do you know where you're going to be going to college?
No clue yet.
Hey, that's okay. No shame, absolutely. All right, so what has been one of your favorite moments on the NCTV crew?
Being able to make my prized possession, Accident Man. My pride and joy.
And what's been your most embarrassing moment?
Snorting ramen for that so-called film, Accident Man.
What's going to be your talent for us today, Aaron?
Play Pokemon. Because I'm talentless.
You know what? Go ahead. Might as well at this point, right?
That's all.
I'm done.
And that was Aaron Stewart, everybody. Okay.
Once again, thanks for all you did for this crew. May you go on to foster the same creativity you have as a film student. Now to senior Joe DeSuno.
Joe, how about you come over here for your live interview? Come on, Joe. Run, Forrest, run. All right, Joe. So where are you going to be going to college next year, or are you?
I will be doing computer engineering and software engineering at UW.
All right, a fellow UW man. Yeah. Nice. So what are your major career aspirations?
Career aspirations are to basically go for 4 years, get computer engineering along with cybersecurity done as well, and that's it.
All right. And what's your talent for us today?
D&D, but we don't have the time to do it.
All right. Well, hey, that's certainly an interesting talent, Joe.
Thank you once more to all the seniors today. As you move on from this school, may the best find you always. Now, there's one more senior on the crew sitting right next to me who hasn't shown a talent today. Okay. Hunter. Ms.
Eli.
Bird.
Yes, sir. Mr. Calise.
What do you plan on doing after high school?
So after high school, I'm going to be going to UW. I'm going to be majoring in political science, minoring in German. My future career aspirations involve law and politics, basically. I'd like to do my best well, specifically, I'd like to go into human rights law, but really I just want to serve the American public as best as I can. Vote.
Vote.
My favorite moment on the NCTV crew has pretty much just been doing it all, but really I specifically enjoyed filming the dress rehearsal of Sister Act. My most embarrassing moment on the crew would have to be when the interviews for the mockumentary ran out of audio, or didn't have working audio rather, and I had to improv them all. And so it wasn't necessarily embarrassing, just it wasn't something I expected to do. And instead of a talent, my talent's really just speaking. So you've heard me do enough of that this year as your anchor, so instead I'm just going to offer everyone a piece of advice. Dream big. Follow your dreams. Reach for the stars even if you're afraid they're going to burn you, because every burn is a lesson. And every success is only going to take you higher into the stratosphere. Thank you for letting me be your anchor this year, NC. It's meant more to me than you'll ever know. This crew, this is going to be in great hands after I leave. And I can't thank all of you enough for all you've done for me. So make sure you tune into the Junior Takeover episode, because these guys have got it. These guys have got it. I'm Hunter Bullard. I've said my piece. This is NCTV, and I'm signing off for the last time.
We will miss you, Hunter.
I'll miss you too, Eli.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life.